Good morning, students. So, children, we are doing lesson 2 from your supplementary book, It So Happened, and the lesson is Children at Work. This story is divided into 3 parts. In the previous video, we covered part 1. Let me just sum up part 1 for you. We read that Velu, unhappy with his father's beating and drinking habits, leaves the house, boards Kanyakumari Express from Kannur station and gets down at Chennai Central Railway Station. He is starving as he ate nothing except some peanut and jaggery in 2 days. A girl of his age meets him at the station and offers that she can find some food for him if he wants. So Velu follows her. Now let's start with the second part. Let me sum up this part first. Velu follows his friend through the crowded streets to a big building. Behind the building, there is a big garbage bin. Velu wonders why they are there at all. Now let's begin the story. He caught up with the girl as she was leaving the station. Caught up with the girl means she was walking fast and she was about to disappear in the crowd. So he just ran behind her and caught her up. When they got to the road, Velu found that the vehicles kept coming and never stopped for anyone. Smoke and dust flew at him from all sides, making his head spin. Head spin means making him feel dizzy, chakkar aana. They had to wait for a long time before they could find a gap to run through. Velu kept hesitating and the girl finally dragged him to the other side of the road. Velu is basically from a small town where he hasn't seen so much of crowd in the railway station. At the same time, he has never seen in his life so many vehicles on the road. And he was afraid to cross the road because the vehicles were not stopping. They were just flowing one after other and he was hesitating. But the girl grabbed his hand and just dragged him to the other side of the road. What do you think you are doing? The girl said. Grazing cows? If you stand around in the middle of the road like that, you will be chutney. The girl is saying, what are you doing? Are you grazing cows in the field? Grazing means to feed cows grass on a green pasture. Okay, so she said, Gai chara rahe ho? Are you grazing cows on the road? If you stand in the middle of the road like this, you will become chutney. Any of the vehicle may crash you. Velu's heart was still beating fast. He looked back at the central station and the traffic speeding by. How had they managed to come through that? They walked along the side of the road under some huge signboard. Now, when he was still afraid. His heart was beating very fast. He was wondering that how they passed this busy road, how they crossed this busy road. Now they are under some signboards. What do you mean by signboards? Hoardings of advertisement. On the roadside, you must have seen big hoardings giving advertisement about different products. He has never seen in his village these big signboards. Velu looked up at the pictures, banyans, car tires, pens, and a woman holding a box. The writing was all in English, so he didn't know what it meant. Velu has never been to a school. He doesn't know to read and write at all. He may read Malayalam or he may read Tamil, but not English. He was not versed in English. So all the advertisement, all the signboards, all the writing on the signboards were in English. So he couldn't read and he never knew what it meant. The girl turned onto a wide bridge and walked up. Velu stopped and peeped over the railing. Under him, the road ran into the city. For him, everything was just a surprise, just a wonder for him. He was into a other world, from very calm village to a very busy metropolitan state. So he was just peeping over the railing and he saw road ran into the city. The vehicles are just moving one after other, speeding one after other. In the distance, he could see huge buildings and towers and more roads. See, the girl said, see that building with a wall around it. If you are not careful, you will soon be counting bars there. She grinned and pointed at a huge building. Grinned means expression with a broad smile. Expression on the face with a broad smile, as if teasing somebody. So she said, look at that building. If you don't behave properly, you will be inside the huge building. Velu squinted. Squinted means look with partly closed eyes. Look with partly closed eyes and read the Tamil sign, Central Jail. Velu said, why? I haven't done anything wrong. Velu said, I haven't done anything wrong. Why I should go into the jail? The girl said, you don't have to do anything. Just don't get caught. That's all. The girl said, you don't have to be wrong. You don't have to do anything wrong, but you should not get caught. If you are caught, you will be behind the bars. Velu thought, what does she mean? And Velu was wondering why she said so that I will be behind the bars. Meanwhile, the girl was already heading down the bridge with a sack on her shoulder. What was in it? He had seen her putting plastic cups into it at the station. The girl was moving ahead of him, already crossed the bridge with that sack on her shoulder, and still he was wondering why she's carrying this sack. And he had seen her putting some plastic cups into the sack from the station. Finally, his curiosity got better. He asked, what are you carrying in that bag? The girl replied, things, bottles, paper. Velu wondered what she was doing with them, but he felt shy to ask any more question. So he wondered why this girl is carrying all the waste, all the things that they throw in the village. Why she's carrying all these things? But then he was hesitant. He was feeling shy to ask more questions to her. It was still morning, but the sun blasted down on the tar and Velu's bare foot burned. They were walking on the tarred road. So when the sun was high on the sky and it was very hot day, the tar was in some molten state and it was very hot. The road was very hot and Velu was walking barefoot. He was not having any chappals on his feet or shoes on his feet. It was not like walking on a mud road. He was soaked with sweat. He tried hard to walk in the shade and keep up with the girl at the same time. She walked really fast. How far away was the food? He was wondering, and he was very tired. Hungry. One side he was hungry. Second, it was scorching heat that day. Third, he was walking barefoot. So things were getting intolerable for him. He was wondering how far I have to go for the food. After almost an hour of walking, they stopped in front of a big building. Shri Rajarajeshwari Prasanna Kalyana Mandapam, read Velu slowly. A sign with letters made of flowers said, Groom, J.B. Vinayagan, Bride, Rani. Velu stared at the big cars parked outside. One of the cars had a flower garland and roses taped on it. The girl looked around, pulled one off quickly and stuck it in her hair. So, after about 1 hour of walking, they stopped in front of a big building. And that big building was like an auditorium, which holds different functions. Here the program going on was a wedding of J.B. Vinayagan and Rani. Velu parked. There were lots of cars parked outside. He stared at the big beautiful cars, and on one car there were flower garland and roses taped to it. The girl just had a look around that nobody is watching them, and quickly she pulled off one flower and stuck it in her hair, and she said, "Come on. Are we going to eat here?" asked Velu, looking at the huge hole and the people inside. Velu was somehow, he had some hopes that they are going to eat from this big building, and some big function, marriage is going on, so they could get some good food. That's the thought that came into Velu's mind. The girl said, "Hope," shaking a thumb under his nose. She led him behind the hall. There was a big garbage bin overflowing with rubbish. Two gods were standing on the pile, fighting for banana leaf. A cloud of flies buzzed around their legs. There was a rotten smell in the air. Now, what she did, she took him behind the hall, and there was a big garbage bin. It was full of rubbish, and some gods were standing and eating and fighting for some banana leaf. There was cloud of flies that was around the leg, and it was really a stingy, dirty place. And there was a rotten smell in the air. The girl picked up a squashy banana and held it out to Velu. What she did? She picked a squashy banana from that garbage bin, and she offered it to Velu. Squashy means crushed banana. Would anybody like to have crushed banana? I'm sure none of us. And the girl said to Velu, "Here's your food." And Velu was shocked. Are we going to eat their leftovers? Whatever waste that is coming from the hall, the leftover of the people having food there, are we going to eat that? And the girl said in a very teasing voice, she said, "Che." Now what is this che? In South India, there is some slang words, aye, che, okay. So this is only a slang word, means chi. What do you think I am? A dog? I only take untouched food. Here, some more, catch. She threw him a vada. Velu looked at it with a distaste. So she said, "I'm not a dog. I don't eat from all these things, from this ugly place." And then she picked up from the same garbage one vada, and she threw it at Velu. And the girl again said, "Come on, hero, eat it. You think I like it? I told you I will find you something to eat." The girl is telling, "I also don't like to eat from all this waste, from this stinking place. I don't like to eat. But don't think I have money to buy food for you. You would better eat what you get until you have your own money. So you have to eat it. We have no other way to survive. Until and unless you have your own money, we have to survive on such things." Velu hesitated, but his stomach squeezed him again. Now what is the meaning of squeezed? The stomach twitched with hunger. Means With hunger, his stomach was aching. He gulped down the banana and vada. His stomach felt better immediately. He could have eaten at least 10 times more, but the girl could find only one more banana which she ate herself. So he was so hungry that he thought, I can eat more. If I get 10 times I can eat more. But they could not find anything more. Just one more banana she could find and she ate it. The girl said about the wedding guest that it's too early. They have only eaten the tiffin. Tiffin means snack, not proper meal. That's why we got only little thing from here. If you're still hungry, you will have to wait for them to finish the lunch because it's too early. It's morning time. They just had their breakfast. Now, in few hours, they will have their lunch and more waste will come here. More leftover will come here. You can have more. If you're hungry, you can stay back. You can wait if you want. I have to work. I'm going. She said, I don't have time. I have to go. You can wait for more food. She picked up a couple of bottles from the heap and threw it into her sack. Then she walked off. Velu panicked. Panicked means very worried. He realized that if the girl left him, he had no idea where he was and what to do. It was better to stick to her. She seemed to know her way around. He ran after her again because Velu was a new person in this town, in this city. He had no relatives, he had no friends to approach. And he had only hope in that girl because this girl is familiar to this place. So he ran after her. Hey, he called. He did not even know the girl's name. So he thought he'll find out the name of the girl. Hey, what's your name? He asked, hurrying behind her. And the girl stopped and turned around. Oh, you have been following me around without even knowing my name? And the girl said, my name is Jaya. The boy said, I'm not following you. Okay, the girl said, what then? Who got you food? The boy said, can I come with you? Where are you going? And the girl said, come if you want. This bag is full. I have to go home to get another one. So with this, second part of the story is over. We will do the third part in next video.